Real power doesn't announce itself, it watches. It stands between danger and what matters. It absorbs pressure so others don't have to. This is a form of strength often misunderstood by the weak and abused by the insecure. Take a deep breath with me. Inhale steadiness. Exhale aggression. This is the Protector Archetype. Most men are taught from a young age to chase strength for the purpose of dominance, to win, to outshine everyone else, to control. But mature, developed strength has a very different purpose: to protect. And let's be clear, protection is not violence, it is presence. It's the calm that stabilizes chaos. It's the firm boundary that prevents harm from ever reaching what you care about. It's the restraint that keeps your power clean and purposeful. A protector doesn't go looking for conflict. But when conflict arrives at his doorstep, he does not step aside. This is what strength looks like when it's free from insecurity. There's an old story about a city with a single unguarded gate. There were no grand walls, no intimidating displays of force. Just one man who stood there, day in and day out. He didn't threaten anyone. He didn't posture or provoke. He simply stood. And whenever danger approached, it would see him, and it would stop. Why? Because that man didn't just seek power, he embodied it. He was a living symbol of it. That's what true protection is: quiet, consistent, and trusted. So what really makes up the Protector Archetype? It's built on 3 core principles. First, strength with restraint. See, unrestrained power is just a danger to everyone. But controlled strength? That's safety. That's a shield. Second, boundaries without cruelty. Protection often means saying no early on, setting a clear line so that harm doesn't even get a chance to arrive later. It's about prevention, not punishment. And third, responsibility without a savior complex. True protectors don't swoop in to rescue people just to feel needed or important. They empower others to find their own footing, to stand on their own. This isn't about domination, it's about stewardship. It's about caring for what's been entrusted to you. I want you to try something. Say this next part slowly, really let it sink in. I cultivate strength so others can feel safe. I do not intimidate. I do not posture. I do not misuse my power. I stand firm. I enforce boundaries with clarity. I absorb pressure without reacting emotionally. My strength is disciplined. My presence is stabilizing. I protect what matters. I am a protector. How does that feel? This isn't just an affirmation, it's an identity. It's a choice about the kind of man you want to be. There's a deep psychological reason why this works. Humans are wired to feel safest around people who can regulate their own power. Not the loudest person in the room. Not the most aggressive or the most volatile. We feel safe around the steady ones. Someone with a regulated, calm nervous system sends out a subconscious signal of safety to everyone around them. And that feeling of safety is what builds trust. Trust, in turn, creates followership. This is precisely why protector leaders become the anchors in their families, their teams, and their communities. They are the stable point in a spinning world. Now listen to this very carefully. If your strength exists only for yourself, it will eventually collapse inward. It will consume you. Strength only reaches its full maturity when it becomes a form of service to others. It has to be pointed outward to have a lasting, positive impact. Let's say it again, with absolute clarity. I do not seek power to dominate. I cultivate strength to protect. That is true masculine responsibility. That is authority with purpose. That is dominion expressed in its highest, most noble form. Many mistake this quiet strength for weakness, but they couldn't be more wrong. Protection is not weakness. It is the highest discipline of power. Thank you for joining me on this journey. Next time, we're going to confront the very nature of influence itself in Episode 7. Influence without manipulation. The path of dominion continues. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss it.